rates and ideal quality settings to be able to stream. Interface-wise, it's a much cleaner, much simpler looking interface, and it also has a heap of Streamlabs plugins installed for managing things like comments, receiving donations, bringing up alerts and those sorts of things on screen while you're live. So this is really aimed at gaming live streams and Twitch streaming, but it does work well for YouTube and for other platforms as well. On the Streamlabs website, they also say that in comparison to OBS, that Streamlabs OBS is much more optimized and actually uses less of your computer processing power, of your CPU. We haven't tested that, but hey, can't be a bad thing. Now, it's also worth noting that in Streamlabs OBS, that they have actually stripped out some of the more advanced controls from OBS. So if you are someone that is looking for all of those advanced controls, then Streamlabs OBS might not be the one for you. In regards to pricing, just like OBS, Streamlabs OBS is totally free, but there is a $5.99 Pro plan, which gives you extra customizability on some titles and notifications and those sorts of things that you can display in your live stream. So I'd say for most people, that's probably not going to be required. So if you're looking for an OBS-like live streaming solution, but something that's much easier to set up and use, then Streamlabs OBS could be the perfect fit for you. The next option is Zoom. Now, Zoom will work on both Mac and PC. Now, it's not really live streaming software. Instead, it's more video conferencing software that can live stream. Feature-wise, it probably has the least amount of features of all the options we're covering, but that also means it's going to be really, really easy to use. You can easily stream to places like Facebook and YouTube, and you can share your computer screen. But probably the biggest feature is the ability to not just bring in 1 or 2 guests into your live stream, but because it's video conferencing software, you actually can instead go live with your entire call of up to 100 people who are on live with you. So if you're creating live streams where you want to be able to bring people in easily and not be restricted by numbers, then this is really the best option. While you're live, you'll get to choose between a speaker view, which is where it'll automatically switch between the active speaker or whoever is speaking, or a gallery view, which is really a Brady Bunch style view with a number of people displayed in a grid on screen all at once. As for the downsides, besides the limited controls and functionality, probably the biggest one is while you can stream out of Zoom, you can't read or respond to comments or interactions from your... You need to head over to Facebook or to YouTube or to wherever you're streaming to be able to see all the comments and all the interactions and to interact with your viewers there. So it's not a real deal breaker, but it would be awesome if the chat was integrated inside of Zoom as well. Now, in regards to pricing, to be able to live stream from Zoom, you will need the Pro plan, which is $14.99 per month. So Zoom is going to be perfect for anyone looking for something easy to use where you can easily bring in and manage multiple guests on the stream without all the bells and whistles included in a lot of the other options. The next option is Wirecast. Now, this is definitely more on the much more professional end of things than all of the other options so far. The interface itself is actually really easy to use. It's pretty easy to get your head around how it all works and how to get up to speed and set up and running with it fast. I have done a lot of
video capture device. Settings are all box. Set audio. Hello. Hello, 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 my test, my test. 1, 2, 3, my test. Hello guys, what's up? This is the mic test. Mic testing 1, 2, 3. The mic isn't that loud. Speech to text.
Want to drive more engagement from your viewers and earn bits in the process? Of course you do. And I'll show you how that's easily possible with Streamlabs OBS and text-to-speech.
Terms and conditions apply. Bits are available to use for this model only. But the text-to-speech thing is awesome and you should definitely try it.
I'm Jochen B and welcome to Streamlabs OBS and grow your Streamlabs OBS slobs. So simply click on that, helping you, and now you me by dropping me a follow too. Downloading intermission. Once Streamlabs OBS has been installed and loaded, you want to ensure that you have an alert box widget set up on your scene. Go to your editor tab at the top, select a scene and then select an alert box. To add a scene or an alert box, you simply click on the little plus signs, enter a name, a scene and then select an alert box. To add a scene or an alert box, you simply click on the little plus signs, enter a name, and then for the alert box, select alert box. Go figure. Double click on the alert box to open up the alert box settings. Text to speech can be enabled for bits, donations, donations, Patreon pledges, merch and subscription. Double click on the alert box to open up the alert box settings. Text to speech can be enabled for bits, donations, Patreon pledges, merch and subscriptions. I'll show you how to do it for bits and then you can add it to all the other categories you might want to. Let's start with selecting the bits category on the left. Then under sources and settings on the right, you need to click on donor message. Scroll down the selected properties panel which open up below and then make sure the text to speech enable TTS option. Click on donor to all the other categories you might want to. Let's start with selecting the bits category on the left. Then under sources and settings on the right, you need to click on donor message. Scroll down the selected properties panel which open up below and then make sure the text
The stream, whether it's OBS or type speech chat with no spaces and then press enter. It'll be the first link that pops up, speech chat. I'll also have a link for this down below in the description. Account that is linked to whatever streaming website you're on. So go ahead and select that and then you click allow. Now once you do that, you are pretty much done. You can go ahead and test this out by going to your YouTube. So I'm actually going to show you. Then once you're at your channel, you're going to go to Creator Studio. And then once you're here, you're going to go to the left.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to teach you how to set up the text-to-speech in the Streamlabs OBS. So let's go. So now you can see this is my follow-up pop-up, right? But for us can't set up the text-to-speech because it don't even have the message, right? So let's go to subscription. This is the example, right? So you can see so make sure that yes, open the reset message text to speech and then set up enabled, do not disabled, right? So save setting if you're done.